Welcome in. You are listening to Just an Average Podcast with your hosts, Jake and Casey. So, completely off topic of this podcast today, but can we just get back from Hobby Lobby and check this out? I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan. Check this out. It's going to go in the man cave. Okay, I gotta get my cord out of here.
Is that a neon sign?
Hold on.
It is.
I drop it.
It breaks. Oh, dang. Oh.
I mean, I'm the happiest man alive. She brought this.
She should just save that. She should have saved that for Christmas.
Oh, my birthday's coming up too. So
hey, your birthday is coming up. You should have saved it for that.
Dude, they have more there. They have more Jurassic Park stuff there. They have
really
superhero things, Marvel, DC.
You should have that behind you.
I'm put it behind me or the actual like man cave. Like I said, this is more just like an office down here.
You still got to
kind of dark and gloomy. Yeah, I mean,
if you're gonna do podcasts and stuff in here, you gotta.
It's true. That's true. I need to get this desk out of here. Because Kimmy's like, I don't know if I really want this desk down there. I'm like, it's the whole reason I kept it in here. It's literally the tightest, most confined space in this whole entire house. But whatever. But Kate, yeah, you got a little bit of a cold today, don't you? You went golfing this morning?
Yeah, I have had a cold since like
September 08.
Friday, I think. Pretty rough.
Yeah, it's the change of the weather.
I've golfed Friday, Saturday.
Yeah,
I didn't golf Friday. I golfed Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, it's definitely the change of the weather. I mean, we went from like, 111 heat index to 67 today or whatever it was. But I'm not complaining at all. It's beautiful out.
Yeah, the last 3 days of golf have been phenomenal. Recording
this podcast earlier because I'm going to have a fire tonight. Got the fire pit all done, all set up, so it's ready to go. But no, podcast topic for today. We're actually gonna do things a little differently. Like this is music, all music related here. We've got 3 decades. We've got the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s, and we're basically just gonna go through the top songs of those 3 decades. And side note, I didn't come up with these 5. I made ChatGPT create these 5. So. Might give us a little something to debate about because I don't necessarily think I agree with the top 5 that it gave me, but I mean, it's probably pulled from numerous websites from the 60s, 70s, and 80s on these all these songs. But before we get started, do you have out of those 3 decades, 60s, 70s, and 80s, what is your favorite decade of music?
Oh, definitely the 80s.
I think it is too. I mean, 80s just has really so many good songs.
Honestly, this is crazy. But the 60s has some good songs too.
I think all 3 decades have really good songs. We're doing 60s, 70s, and 80s.
And we're going to get into this topic about how you said you're going to ask if a certain band took over or was like just rolling through this decade here, and I have an argument for that when we get to it.
Yeah, there's a few. Obviously, like a lot of decades are defined by 1 or 2 like bands or singers, which we'll kind of get into a little bit. But this is just 60s, 70s, and 80s. And then I think in the future we definitely do like an 80 or a 90s, 2000s, and then like 2010 to now, which is 15 years, but still, I think that'd be kind of fun and just the evolution of music in general. But let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and hop in here to the first segment, which is the 60s. While I get this really close view of your tattoo there, which is the 60s. So top 5 songs, according to ChatGPT, of the 60s. All right, let's see if you agree with this or don't agree with this. Number 1 is Hey Jude by the Beatles. You know, I feel like the Beatles were a really, really popular band in the 60s. Yeah. Still a really popular band now.
Unpopular opinion? I don't like the Beatles.
I also am not a fan of the Beatles, but it is what it is. Let's go through these 5 here, and then we'll kind of have a little bit of discussion, see if there's any other songs we think should be in there in consideration. So we've got Aretha Franklin, Respect. Great song. I think that has... It's phenomenal. See,
I'm sick, but I can still jam out to
that. The Rolling Stones, I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Another really good song. Elvis Presley, number 4 here, Suspicious Minds. And then number 5, The Beach Boys, Good Vibrations. So we've got those 5 songs. So now let's kind of dive a little bit deeper into this. As far as the rankings go, do you think they're ranked accordingly? Like, do you really do you think Hey Jude is probably the best song of the '60s? I think it's personal opinion.
It's
But
definitely personal opinion. I think when they rank these, obviously, it always goes by like most played,
yeah, most popular.
most times at number one, uh, most popular, obviously, but
Yeah.
it definitely goes by like fan voted, like,
So
and it goes by like every like I mean like when you get to like, oh, I don't know, we'll just throw out the '90s when we say like
yeah,
"Smells Like Teen Spirit" by Nirvana. Like that song was
that's
probably like
true.
one of the most played songs in the '90s, and that's
Yeah,
why
that's
it
true.
was number one. And I mean, it's been all those times number one. I never did a whole bunch of research uh, on this, but I would assume that song probably still gets played quite a bit. So that's probably
Yeah.
what keeps it at the number one.
That,
But I mean, that song was probably well overplayed and on the
oh yeah.
radio. And
And it still is. I think the Beatles are still played a lot by some people. But going back to like how AI and ChatGPT does all this stuff, so what it does, because I actually looked into this a little bit, it actually pulls from several different websites. So like takes all the rankings, it's everything collective, and it's all thrown together, and then basically it goes through a sorting like that. So I personally wouldn't have the Beatles number one. I don't even want to have Beatles in the top 5 at all. But that is a really good song. Respect number 2 in there. I think so. I think, like I said, I think the Beatles could be further down this list as far
that's
as
because
top
that was just
5
a
goes.
dance song. That was like a song that was probably played at like the bars and the stuff in the '60s and
Yeah, I mean,
these
I'm sure
dance clubs and stuff.
a lot of these songs were for sure, and then obviously you hear a lot of these songs in like movies and TV shows as well. Um, I can't get no satisfaction is a really good song. I think that has
That should be number one in my opinion.
that one's pretty good. Elvis
And
Presley,
that's
obviously.
not even what my top three. I don't think.
No, yeah. So we have top 3, our top 3 as well, which we'll get into. Elvis Presley, Suspicious Minds.
I don't
I
think that's his
like
best
I
song in the '60s.
I like earlier Elvis. I'm not a fan of like later Elvis. I think I like earlier Elvis
You
more
like
than I like
'50s?
later
You like
Elvis.
like mid '50s Elvis?
No. I'm saying like '60s Elvis, like early '60s Elvis, not like later
Gotcha,
'60s. Yeah, like
gotcha.
and then yeah, some of the later stuff he did. But and then the Beach Boys, Good Vibrations, all of those really good songs. I can see them all being in the top 5. Any other considerations before we kind of get to some of these questions here? I actually have
No,
a
I mean
few.
I'm not gonna throw the ones that I have on my
Okay.
top three
Yeah, I
right
won't
now.
either. Like I said, I mean, we can select our top 3, but just some other considerations that I was thinking about as I went through all of this is like, I heard it through the grapevine by Marvin Gaye. Such a good song, really good song. The Twist by
That's a
gosh, who
dance
is
song.
that? Yeah, it is Chubby Checker. It's Chubby Checker. And then Bob Dylan. There was no Bob Dylan in the top 5, which I was kind of surprised about. But do you like Bob Dylan? I'm not a huge fan, but he was. I mean, if you look back at the '60s, he's very popular artist in the '60s. Um,
I mean, I like him more than what did he go on tour? Isn't he on tour right now with like Willie Nelson?
yeah, I have no idea. Is
He's
he?
still alive, right?
I mean, it's gonna be really,
But I'm pretty sure that
really,
he just did a
really
concert
weird
with
if he's
Willie
not.
Nelson.
Well, this is time to see if he's still alive here.
I'm pretty
He's
sure he just did a
84. He's
concert.
84 years old.
He just did a concert with Willie Nelson,
Wow, that's awesome. Good for him.
and
84 years
and
old.
I would take Bob Dylan over Willie Nelson any day of the week.
Yeah,
Not a Willie
yeah.
Nelson guy either.
And then Sugar by the Archies as well
Oh,
is
that's a
another
good
one there
one.
in the '60s. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of songs that could be in the top 5, but like I said, just want to put those top 5 out there. A few other considerations, but um, we talked about the Beatles. They were number 1 on this list. Do you think that they dominated the '80s, or do you think it was someone else like
'60s,
Elvis
you mean?
or yeah, sorry, '60s? Do you think they dominated the
I
'60s, or do you think?
No, I don't. I don't think that they dominated them over here. I think Elvis dominated
I
until he died. I mean,
I
I
100%
think
agree.
that he is one of the most dominant artists of all time.
Yeah. very impactful. Like I said, I mean that's the question is, did the Beatles dominate the '60s, or was Elvis or someone else more impactful? And I think that Elvis was okay. I think Elvis was a better artist, but the Beatles I think were impactful as far as music goes.
They
Now
have more.
I'm
They have
uh,
more. They have
I
more
think it's just
higher.
their sound. I think it's just
Yeah,
their sound that really brought a lot of people in. Like I said, I'm not a Beatles fan, but I will give respect to where it's due is the fact that, they produce some really good music. While I might not be a fan of it, a lot of people are. So,
right.
um, which '60s band do you think still holds up today? That's the big question. And it doesn't have to necessarily be about like, songs you still listen to, but which ones do you think still holds up today? Because I have one,
Oh, Rolling
and
Stones.
yeah, it is the Rolling Stones. Is that what you have too?
Yeah,
Yeah, Rolling Stones. I mean, the longevity. What are they like? The one of the longest running rock bands
yeah.
ever. So I mean, like they're still filling stadiums, and it's six decades
And they're
later.
100,000 years old. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, good for them though. I don't know. Obviously, going into a stadium and being able to still bring in, thousands and thousands of people at however old they are is impressive, regardless of the band. So that is the '60s as far as that goes. But we still have our top three. So top three favorite '60s songs, and this is we got to. I think we have to take this with a grain of salt because I think you and I would both have to sit down and listen to every single '60s song because there'd be a song that played like, oh my gosh, I really like that song, but doing a little bit of research in the past couple days here, it's just songs that I mean I've heard recently and that I really enjoy. I was actually listening to a '60s, '70s, and '80s playlist yesterday while I cleaned the garage, like literally 5 hours straight.
And
So
people wondering like, what? Who
what
is
is
in
this
that?
dude listening to?
This
My
dude's 30
goodness.
years old and he's
He's
listening to.
'60s, '70s, and '80s. I mean, I had a couple guys coming over wanting to crack a beer and sit there and hang out. I'm too busy, guys. I'm cleaning my garage out.
They had all these old
Um,
guys kept pulling up in their wheelchairs and
yeah,
canes and stuff. Hey,
yeah,
I'm gonna play some bocce ball or listen to this.
yeah. Bocce ball or what croquet. Brought
Yeah.
my croquet set over.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
gonna give
so
you a putting lesson, sir.
yeah, these are in no. Well, I guess we can. Are these like? Are they in order for you, one through three?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, let's see. I think mine are too. I would. Yeah, I would say mine are. I might move those two around, but okay. Let's start at number three then. What is your number three
Good
for
vibrations.
'60s? Good Vibrations. It is a really good song. I tried my best not to
I did
take
too, but I
songs.
was like, Good
Yeah,
Vibrations is so good. Beach Boys were good too in the '60s,
Beach Boys were really
and
good. Yeah,
there's still another band that's still playing too.
yeah, yeah. You're not wrong. You know what's really sad to think about is here in the next 5, 10 years, we're not gonna have these bands playing. I mean, like we don't want to see that happen, but longevity of bands, um, you know,
Father Time.
catches up with you for sure. Grandpa time, honestly. But mine is actually Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison.
Okay.
Really like that song. Like I said, you're gonna hear my choices and be like, what are these songs? But that's the one that played
No,
yesterday when I was listening to them. It's like,
that's. I mean,
man,
but that's like your taste.
yeah, it's like
You
it
like
might not be
that.
the most popular
You like
song, but
that
a
like upbeat
smooth,
you like that. Yeah.
upbeat. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it. I really do.
And
And
you really like those. You really like. I've noticed you really like those higher pitched guy voices. Like you like
I do. But my number two,
no,
number one's gonna
but you like
completely go
that
against
like
that. I do.
because I
No,
feel
I
like you
don't.
because
Yeah,
I
just
feel
wait.
like you because I feel like you like to sing to that.
No, I do. Yeah, for sure. But wait
So
till you hear my number.
you're probably like singing like you're probably like in your
Wait till you hear my
garage
number
doing
two.
that.
Wait till you get to my number two because
Okay.
it definitely fits that of what you just said. What is your number
Okay.
two? So number two.
My number two is actually "Paint It Black" by the Rolling Stones.
Ooh, that is a good one. That's another good song. See, there's a lot of songs that obviously didn't play, but it's just like, going through a thing of marbles or something like that, like a big old tub of marbles
Right.
and pulling out like, oh yeah, I really like this color of marble. And it's just like there's so many good songs in the '60s, '70s, and
Yeah.
'80s, but I like that a lot. Um, My number two, Ain't No Mountain High Enough. So it's
See,
Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. So um yeah, it's great. You're not wrong. So far you're spot on those picks, but it's just such a good song.
it
A
is. I
lot of
mean,
my
those are
songs though
great
too.
songs. I
Uh
can't believe that song was not top five, too.
no kidding. And a lot of these songs, you don't watch Marvel movies. I watched Guardians of the Galaxy. So whenever we paint the field, our football field, I'll actually put on Guardians of the Galaxy because it's all like 60s, 70s, 80s. Literally, that's what it is.
Right.
And I'll listen to that. So a couple of these songs are from Guardians of the Galaxy. So they just kind of stick with me a little bit. So yeah, that's my number two. Your number one.
It's actually "Are You Lonesome Tonight" by Elvis Presley.
Elvis making that.
Have you heard that
See.
song?
I'm sure I have.
You gotta listen to it.
I'm almost positive I have.
It's so good.
It's one of those things where it's like you have to hear the song. And it's like yes, I've heard that
It's
song.
so good.
But
It's like when
yeah,
you hear
you
it. It's like when I hear it. I'm just like I just want to sit. Like I don't even. I just sit there and just listen to it. His voice is so good. Just sit there and
yeah,
just listen to him sing.
and you strike me as an Elvis kind of guy. So
Really?
yeah, I feel like I literally, as I was doing this, I'm like Casey was gonna have a lot of Elvis on his. Like I feel like Casey's a big Elvis guy. And I was
Yeah,
right.
that was
So
good.
my number one, it's "Fortunate Son" by CCR.
See, CCR's got that upbeat.
Now they're like the Mississippi.
Yeah, but he's high pitched.
CCR is
I
Credence.
see a band new horizon.
Yeah,
See, he's like that. Like you
I
know what I'm
don't know
saying?
if they're okay. Well, that's a question for our listeners. Is CCR a high pitched or a more like mellow, low tone band? I feel like they're lower. I don't know if they're that high.
Okay.
That's a good question. That's I mean I want to go through now. Now that's something we think about throughout this podcast. But okay, that's gonna wrap up the '60s. Really good songs there. Like I said, you can't go wrong with any of the '60s music, any of the '60s songs. As I was doing research on this, rediscovered a lot of songs that I hadn't heard in a long time. So, segment two, the '70s. Also, would you consider this like the disco era? I would consider this definitely the disco era.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that I have one like disco song.
I'll let you be the judge on mine when we get there.
Well,
But
no,
all
never
right.
mind. I have two. I have two. Never mind. I have two.
Let me scroll down here really quick. I don't know what.
I
I don't know
guarantee
what.
we have one. I guarantee one of our three is the same.
I highly doubt it. You're gonna be like, what are these songs? All right. So top five songs according to ChatGPT. Number one, which I think they probably got right, is Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody.
I don't like that song.
I don't either. Just I'm not, but I feel like that
We're
is
gonna
like
get
when you think of
a lot of grief on that one too, because I
yeah.
know
No, I
so many
feel like
people that just sang that song, and I'm like,
they
gosh,
love it.
can
Oh
this
my goodness.
15-minute song just be over with
Da,
already?
da, 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 da. Um, Staying Alive, the Bee Gees.
It's a good one.
I mean, it is a really good song. Uh, Number three, you've got Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin.
It's a good song.
Yep. Uh, and this one, I really like this song. It should be higher on the list. Superstition by Stevie Wonder.
Yeah,
Isn't that it? Very
very
superstitious.
superstitious.
Yeah.
Riding
That
on
should
the
be
moon.
higher.
Yeah,
I think Bohemian the more I'm thinking of that song in my head, it is catchy. And then number five is Dancing Queen by ABBA. I think it's just
that's
super
probably you
catchy, and
probably
I
love that
love
song.
ABBA.
I
I
see. You
love
see, you
ABBA.
love that. I bet you just clear your voice and
Yeah, having the time of my life. Um, all right, so those are the top five in that order. There, obviously, you said you'd take Bohemian Rhapsody down a little bit.
I mean, obviously, it's just like the '60s. There, I mean, one of
Yeah,
those songs that was just super well liked, and it was in a lot of movies.
Bohemian Rhapsody should definitely be lower on the list. Staying Alive, compared to these other songs, I think it could stay at two. I think it could definitely stay at two. But yeah, I think that Dancing Queen and Superstition should definitely be higher. Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven, you're fine there at three. But Any other considerations for the 70s songs here? I've got a few that
Uh,
one of these bands
no, I'm
is
not. I'm not gonna ruin my two.
okay. All right. Well, didn't make the cut. Could have made the cut. Hotel California by the Eagles. Uh, Definitely probably could have been on the
Eagles
top
is a good
10 or
'70s
top
band.
5. Yep. One of my personal favorites, and I cannot believe I did not select. And I will tell you right now, I don't think they're in my top 3, but I do love this band. It's just so hard to choose one of their songs. It's Fleetwood Mac, "Dreams" by Fleetwood Mac. Could have been. You're giving me that face like Fleetwood Mac's in your top 3. And then YMCA by the Village People.
Yeah, that's a
I don't think that's necessarily a top 5 worthy song, but it is a um, very catchy dance along, sing along, YMCA along
yeah. I
song.
mean,
So
people still play that song.
still play it. It gets the. I mean, in
Kids,
any
everyone
dance
knows
or
it.
any
Everyone knows it. I
wedding.
cannot believe that wasn't a top five song.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I'm sitting and listening to the songs, I only want to listen to the YMCA when I'm like,
At Skateland, or
yeah, at Skateland, at a wedding, or
I don't
at
even,
a
honestly.
when I was in high
I don't
school.
want
I
to
guess
hear
at
it.
a
I don't.
dance, but
Honestly, I don't want to hear it anywhere.
I don't
But
either. I mean, but it is a very
I
popular
mean, if I'm
song.
at a wedding and that song plays, I'm just like sitting there like,
Yeah. So first question for you: we talked about Queen. Is Bohemian Rhapsody genius or is it overrated? I think we've kind of already given our takes on this.
if the song wasn't 15 minutes long, I mean, it's not 15 minutes. I'm obviously exaggerating.
I think it's like 8, isn't it?
I don't know, but I think that there's just so many pointless parts of that song. So yeah,
Oh,
this
it's only 6 minutes long.
yeah, I don't like songs past like 3.5. I don't like it. It's overrated in my opinion.
It's true. Yeah, I think it's overrated as well. It's just different. It's very different. Compared to all the other songs of the 70s, it's a very different type of song. So which do you think defined the decade? Was it disco or was it classic rock? So disco, we talked about,
Definitely disco.
the Bee Gees, yep, and then obviously Stairway to Heaven, more of your rock by the Led Zeppelin, those
I think it's
bands.
definitely disco
I
with
think it's
mixed in with a
disco.
little bit of rock. Um,
Yeah,
but like the '70s, you think of the '70s, you ask anyone. I mean, obviously the people who lived in the '70s probably say it a little different. Maybe not, but like
I bet the
the
people in the
maybe
'70s
they
say
would
like,
say
oh
it.
yeah, '70s music like
But
took
like
over
the
like
parachute pants, not parachute pants, but like the bell
the
bottom jeans
yep,
and the poofy hair and
poofy
the
the style. I think it goes with the
rainbow
style.
shirts and like very high colored shirts and
Yeah.
stuff like that, like high heeled shoes and high bottom
Go
shoes and
go go.
stuff.
What are they? The go go dance boots, whatever. The very
Yeah,
high. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean,
You got the puffed up collars, and everything.
what are
Uh,
they called? What are those shoulder pad things? That's shoulder pads.
Shoulder pads
Don't they have
in the
those pad?
'70s.
Don't they have those pads?
Um,
Or is it '80s that they have those pads?
I am not gonna lie. I have no idea what you're
You
talking
know what I'm
about.
talking about? They got like the pads and the look it up.
Oh,
The
you mean like
puffs.
the puffs? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know
thinking
what they're
'80s. I think
called.
that's more '80s
Yeah,
because I
Michael
think it's
Jackson
in
did it quite
like
a bit.
yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I think that's '80s, but yeah,
It
I would
probably
say
is.
that I would definitely say disco is probably more popular in the '70s. But if you could only keep one genre, rock or disco, which you choosing?
I'm not a huge disco person.
Well, hear
I'm
me out
taking
though.
rock.
Disco, you've got the Bee Gees, you got ABBA, you've got Chick, Earth, Wind and Fire, and then rock, you've got what Zeppelin, Pink Floyd,
Leonard Skinner.
um, Eagles, Kiss, Bruce Springsteen. Okay, yeah, okay, that's fair. They're Aerosmith as
Started
well.
in the '70s, right?
Yep. Queen, obviously, we just talked. ACDC. Okay, yeah, I feel like you gotta keep rock. I feel like you've got to keep rock.
Yeah.
I feel like you got to do it. You
You
just
just
got to
made
do
a
it.
point.
I
You just
mean,
made my point right there. Didn't say a word.
I just thinking about all these bands in the '70s. Until someone comes to me, it's like they weren't a '70s band. A lot of these bands started in the '70s. They didn't really catch fire though until the '80s. But all right, here we go. Most overrated '70s hit. What is it? Most overrated '70s hit. In your
Bohemian
opinion.
Rhapsody.
In your opinion. Yeah. Um, yeah. Is that really yours?
Yeah, I don't like it. It'd be that one, or it'd probably be Staying Alive. I think it's
Staying
overrated
alive.
too.
Mine's
But also, I mean, the YMCA is overrated too.
yeah. Maybe mine's not a very popular song to be considered overrated, but I just cannot stand this song. And whenever it comes on, I instantly think of oh, the Anchorman. It's the Afternoon Delight by Starland Vocal Band. Yeah, Starland Vocal Band. After it,
I'd have to hear it. I'd have to hear it to know for sure.
it's have you ever seen Anchorman with uh
Yeah, I have,
oh
but it's been a while.
Afternoon Delight, and they're all singing like they're all singing together. Okay, it's overrated. I'm not a fan of it unless Ron Burgundy is singing it, but yeah, that's probably mine. So, all right, here we go. Top three. This one is okay. I can put these in order. I should have actually put these in order. And I've got to kind of decipher everything in my head here. Your number three. What do you got? 70s.
Dreams, Fleetwood Mac.
See, that look on your face. I kind of knew you had Fleetwood in your top three, and I don't have Fleetwood. I probably should because I absolutely love Fleetwood Mac, but um, I don't. I don't. My number three, and you're gonna think I'm crazy. It's "Ooh La La" by Faces. Do you even know that song? Ooh la la, ooh la la la
See, you like
la,
that. See, you like.
yeah yeah. I wish that I knew what I know now.
See,
Do you know
see
that song though?
you like those.
But do you know it? Do you know the song?
Yeah,
I'm trying to.
yeah, I
Okay,
do.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
that's
did
my number
great.
three. Yeah, thank you. That's my number three. I really like that song. Whenever I hear that song, you ever seen Without a Paddle with
Yeah.
Matthew? Yeah, Matthew Lillard and Dak Shepard and Seth Green. Seth Green. Yeah, love that song. So that's my number three. Number two, what you got?
Brick House by the Commodores.
Gosh, that is a good one. Yeah, that's a really good one. Yep.
He's a brick house.
House.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, my number two is More Than a Feeling, Boston. Love it. First movie you
See?
think of when you hear that? You're not wrong. You're as I'm looking at my list, you're really not wrong. Um, yeah,
The 60s and 70s are all the same. Hopefully the
yeah.
80s change a little bit, but we'll see.
More Than a Feeling though. That's Happy Gilmore, right? Happy Gilmore. Yeah, love it. I love it. It's good. You're number one, and my number one. You're gonna be like, why did you pick this number one? This holds a special place in my heart.
You know what my number one is? And we didn't talk about this song at all.
This song or this band or artist.
Or yeah, the artist at all. Or
Ooh, at all. Even in the disco and rock, we didn't. Who?
and
I'm
I said a
intrigued.
little bit of them. I'm going Simple Man by Leonard Skinner.
Oh, that is a good one. That is a good one.
Even though I like the Shinedown version better.
Shine Down. And when you go to concert, I just gleeked all over my arm. When you go to like the concert, uh, like they make a huge production out of it at the
Yeah.
Shinedown
So
concerts.
yeah,
But
going with that.
my number one is September, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Do you know that song? Do you remember the 21st night of September? It gets higher. You don't
Oh,
know
I'm
that
sure it
song.
does.
It does. I mean, it gets high pitched. So the reason I like this song so much is when Kimmy and I got married, we got our wedding video. We got our wedding video made, and like literally, like that was the song that was playing in our wedding video, and I just love it so much, and just like I said, holds a special place in my heart. So I put that at number one. You know, a little sentimental
Heck
value
yeah.
there. But yeah, probably my three. Probably not in a lot of other people's three, but that's what it is about music. You know, it's personal preference. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
um, we've got the '80s, but first, before we get to the '80s, we've got to have a quick word from our friends over at Smack and Sunflower Seeds. Smack into Sunflower Seeds. Choose your flavor and enjoy some of the best seeds on the market. Smackin' goes above and beyond to make sure you have the perfect seed every single time. Enjoy their wide selection that they have to offer. Not sure what seeds to buy? Grab a variety pack and use code AVERAGE or scan our QR code for 10% off. Segment 3, the 80s. Top 5 songs of the 80s according to ChatGPT. We've got number 1, Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. I agree. I definitely think that this one, honestly, I think that there really shouldn't be any debate with the top 3. 4 and 5 would probably be the only like, you could have a different one in there. Purple Rain, Prince, really good song. I know a lot of people that love that song. I don't enjoy it as much, but
I
it
don't
is
like
a
Prince
good
either.
it is a good song though. Other people enjoy it. I Want to Dance with Somebody, Whitney Houston, love that. Are you
Sorry,
swatting away ghosts here?
I
Or
got like a gnat or something. I got a
um,
gnat or something. It just keeps flying around in
dude,
front
I
of me.
hate that. Probably a fruit fly because I got a ton of those in my house.
Yeah, I hate
I Want to
that.
Dance with Somebody, Whitney Houston, number 3, like that a lot. And then a familiar song, Take on Me, Aha, one hit wonder song, cracking the top 5 here. And then you've got Careless Whisper by George Michael. Great song. I think, was it Seether remade it? Careless. I think it was Seether's remake, but
Yeah,
it's good.
so two of those songs are on my top 3. I'm not gonna say
Really?
which two.
Okay. The ones that I just named off, I
Yep.
probably know which ones. Um, Other considerations, obviously, Journey, Don't Stop Believing, definitely could have made that list. The Police, Every Breath You Take, another really great song. Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer.
See,
The '80s
I'm not a Bon
is
Jovi guy either.
really. That was the first album I ever got. Slippery When Wet. They're slippery. I think I've said this before. I swear we've had this exact conversation. That was
I'm sure we
deja vu.
have.
Slippery when Wet. That album. Yeah, I got it. Very first album I ever
Just
got.
say that one more time.
Slippery When Wet. Okay. Anyway, girls just want to have fun. Cyndi Lauper. Under Pressure. Queen, David Bowie, really good. Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses, and then you can't leave out Africa by Toto. You don't like Toto? You know what? I for some reason it never really crossed my mind to have this conversation with people. They sing Hold the Line as well, right? They sing Africa and Hold the Line.
Hold the line.
Hold the line. Bum bum bum. Love isn't always on time.
Oh, okay.
They sing both those songs. Brad did not know that. He's like, I didn't realize they sang Hold the Line too. And I'm like, how did you
Now that
not
song's not
know?
bad. I just don't like Africa.
Yeah. Um, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, I think other of those can be in consideration. Otherwise, yeah, Take on Me is really good. I love Take on Me. I definitely think that Journey should probably be in the top 5. That's probably the biggest cut in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I don't know
But
how because everyone loves that song.
yeah. Uh yeah. I agree.
Overplayed, yes, but
Yeah.
it's not a bad song.
It is. Actually sang that in that's one of the songs we sang in the high school talent show when I was a sophomore in high school. Don't Stop Believing. Me, Shaw, Jack, and Joe. What a blast. Okay, question for you. Did Michael Jackson single-handedly define the 80s? Or do you think it was more Prince, Madonna,
Oh,
anybody else that rivaled
I
him?
don't think that he. Okay, I don't think that he single handedly
Defined
like
the
carried the
80s?
'80s, but
Boy, I think he had a big part in it.
yeah, I mean a massive part in it. But I don't
Madonna,
think.
you can't leave out Madonna or Prince though. Like as much as you might not
But
like Prince, got to give him his flowers.
but in my personal opinion, I think he's probably the best musical artist of all time.
He's phenomenal, really is phenomenal. Which kind of leads me to my next question here: if you could see one '80s artist in their prime, who would it be?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, an absolute icon. And anybody that says it's anybody other than Michael Jackson, you're lying to yourself. I'm kidding. Some people might have different choices here. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but man, I mean, just
He's
so
good.
many
He was a weirdo,
decades,
but he was good.
decades. Well, that was later on in life. Get what, '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, really good, great artist. Okay, here's a question for you: which song will people still be singing 100 years from now? An '80s song that's going to be sang by your kids' kids.
Don't stop believing.
I actually don't have "Don't Stop Believin'." I believe it or not, I had "Take on Me" by Aha as one of
Okay.
them, just because it's so catchy. And then another one is, and just because I feel like this song's played a lot at graduations, a ton. It's "Don't You Forget About Me" by Simple Minds. I mean, I feel like even if you're not singing it, you're probably singing along with it because, like I said, it is played
Yeah,
at a lot of
true.
graduations and stuff like that. But the more I think about it, the more I think any song that's played at a wedding is probably going to be a song that's,
Yeah,
played and listened to and sung 100 years from now. So,
yeah.
and I don't know. Guess we'll never know. we'll never know. I mean, unless they come up with some kind of formula or something to keep you alive for another 100 years. But
I don't want to do that.
no,
Count me
yeah,
out.
yeah, me neither. It'd be cool, but no.
Not really.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Top three '80s. Once again, gosh,
I
you're
just
not wrong. You're
just
really not
just the
wrong on
songs that you
these.
probably were just singing. Are probably. I
No,
bet
they're
"Take on
not.
Me."
They're
I bet
three
"Take on Me" is
completely.
probably "Take
It's
on
not
Me's"
on
not on
there.
there.
It's
What?
not. No, these three you're gonna be like, what? What? Like with all my picks here. But okay, what's your number three?
Careless Whispers.
Kind of figured, yeah. The way I can always tell you by your facial expressions if it's a song that's on your list or not.
Yeah.
My number three is Private Eyes, Hall and Oates. Private eyes watching you. I
This whole
mean,
podcast is literally just you
just
just
me
singing
singing.
keynotes of
Or I want to
songs.
get, gosh, geez, I don't want to get copyrighted because they're gonna think the
Yeah,
artist is. Yeah.
just a TikTok
What
short of
happened?
just
Well,
Jake, just a 5 minute, just like a 2 or 3
yeah,
minute clip of Jake just singing
yeah.
60s, 70s, and 80s clips of 60s, 70s, 80s
Yeah,
songs.
that's the name, and that's the name of the whole title of the podcast, and the thumbnail. It's just my face.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get copyrighted though. They're gonna think that all these songs on there, I'm gonna have all these copyright issues. I'm gonna get banned. All right, so Private Eyes, Hall and Oates is my number three. What is your number two?
You shook me all night long, AC/DC.
Ooh, that's a good one. See, I almost put AC/DC in there, but I did not.
I love that song.
I actually went with a female artist here. It is Madonna. It's Like a Prayer. Had a huge resurgence with Deadpool and Wolverine, and I think I listened to it on repeat there for like months, and I still listen to it. Such a good song. Do you know the song?
Go ahead.
No, I'm not singing anymore. I'm not going to be your puppet.
Yeah, you are. Sing
I'm trying to think of
it.
and I can't sing Madonna. I can't sing Madonna. Just look it up.
Okay.
Yeah, it is good. I like that a lot though. Yeah, no, that's my number two. What is your number one?
Billie Jean.
Yep, I kind of figured. I do not have a Michael Jackson in my top three. One because I figured you were going to have Michael Jackson in yours. I want to be a little bit different. My number one is "We Didn't Start the Fire," Billy Joel. Yes, it is higher. Yes, I get it. Michael Jackson's higher. You can't give me all the slack because Michael Jackson is very high.
Michael
So I would pick the
Jackson's
Michael.
also the king of pop.
Well, I'm just saying. Yeah. So we didn't start the fire, Billy Joel.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it is. It's a pretty good song. But man, I
That is a
like
very
this.
good
I like
song.
this going through all these decades of songs. We've definitely got to do like '90s, 2000s because
So we kind of
think
already did the 90s, though.
we
Alternative.
did, but it'd still
Just
be
not 90s
nice
altogether.
'90s altogether because I feel like I'd have a few different songs on there if we did
There'd be
'90s
some
altogether.
country
Because there's
songs on that 90s.
I would have no country songs on
No,
there.
but there
Well,
would be
top
no,
top five,
but I
yeah.
guarantee you, if you looked it up, I guarantee you, there's a country song on the top 5 Billboard
You know what's crazy?
for 90s.
Is the fact that like 60s, 70s, and 80s, you can group them together, but as soon as you throw in the 90s, it is completely different. Like it really is. Like I mean, you shift in music. And we talked about that in our 90s podcast. The shift in music and the sound in general is just so much different. So I'm really glad we grouped them the way we
I
did.
took a lot of grief with saying that today's country music is better than the 90s. But
Oh yeah, yeah, you did. Yeah.
I
I don't
stand
really
by
listen
that.
to a lot of I don't listen I don't listen to a lot of country, so
I
can't
like
really
90s country, but
yeah, I can't really say a whole lot. But
give me that popular version. I don't care.
yeah.
I'm not a
Before we get
hater.
out of here though, we got some time to play with here. We've actually got our NFL jersey bracket. So we'll go ahead, get that pulled up, and then we're going to see who made it to the Sweet 16. So we had 32 teams. Now we're down to 16. So let's see. Let's see who we've got. All right, bracket is up, and here are your Sweet 16 for every single division. We can kind of go through these here really quick. Had quite a few votes on the last one. Hoping to let's double the votes this time around for this jersey bracket here. You've got AFC West. You've got the Chargers moving on, and they're going up against the Raiders. You've got the Dolphins moving on, going up against the Bills. That rounds out the AFC West and East. AFC South, you've got the Texans moving on, going up against the Jags. And then you've got the Ravens moving on, going up against the Bengals. So that rounds up the whole entire AFC. Let's go to the NFC over here. This is a great matchup. You've got the Seattle Seahawks moving on, going up against the LA Rams. I love both those jerseys. And then you've got the Eagles moving on, going against the Giants. That takes care of the NFC West and NFC East. And now down here to the NFC South and NFC North, you've got the Bucks taking on the Falcons. And then you've got the Lions taking on the Packers. So there are your Sweet 16. All right, so if you want to see your team move on here to the Elite Eight, make sure to leave a comment, vote, let us know who do you want to see make it on, and who's going to win the whole entire thing. Well, Casey, I think that is going to go ahead and wrap it up for our podcast today. Fun, a little bit different, kind of getting in the swing of things here as far as like topics go. You know, doing movies, doing music, doing sports. I think we kind of keep that trend going. So if there's anything you guys want to hear, anything you guys want to listen to, definitely leave it in the comments. Until next time, I'm Jacob. He's Casey. We'll see you next week.